From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the Stock Car Championship Series, round number 2 from Daytona Road Course here tonight as we stay in Florida for yet another week. And since we're here, I'm going to give a big thoughts out to Florida right now with the recent hurricane and craziness. I hope everybody down there I know is doing well. I've checked in with quite a few of them. Again, folks, just keep thinking about Florida right now. Been through a heck of a storm, and well, right now, if you've seen pictures, Daytona kind of looks like Lake Lloyd is now Lake Daytona. But here tonight, we're going to bring out the cup cars in the virtual world and go racing in round number 2. Should be a fun one. 25 laps here tonight from the virtual Daytona Speedway here tonight. You see Nate rolling out there, Benny Edwards there as well, working his way through that unique final chicane NASCAR used here for the Daytona Road Course when they ran back here. With the whole deal with COVID in 2020, everything that went on there, we came here, and that extra chicane was huge as they began to run here. 3 minutes remaining. With 3 minutes and 18 seconds left for these guys here tonight. They sat and they'll work their way through here as they begin to roll their way through. But again, being ready to get racing here. About 3 minutes time right now. Ricardo Bernal, top of the board as always. Battle we've seen. First they ran here in 2021. So a sight of the Daytona Road Course. It's going to be so much fun as we get ready to go rock and roll. All right. They continue to get ready to go to and as we get ready to fire it back up. Right now, it's Ricardo Bernal, fastest car in practice. Then right here we have that number 130 Oreo machine, or 1330 on the car as well. Right there, ready to go. Should be a fun one. Keep it continue to improve. Tonight. Racing once again here for the stock car. We said here a minute left on the board. Is it like a minute 11 left on the chart from the Daytona road course. Qualifying here tonight. Go 50 seconds remaining here in this one. Rock and roll here tonight. Let's take a look at where we're currently lined up. Ricardo Bernal there on top of the board. All right. Working their way through. So, right now, Ricardo Bernal, 156.2, the fastest time in qualifying tonight for these drivers. Let's take a look at where everybody will start here for this 25 lap affair. We will grid them up. Here we go. Here is your starting lineup. Brought you by Uniformity Tees here tonight, ready to go. Ricardo Bernal, Nick King there on his outside. Row number 2 going to be Vinny Edwards and Nate there as well. Barrett Uphold, Mr. Hyatt there as well. Deal Hodges, Otto Wilson there in 10th. 10 cars here for 25 laps around the Daytona road course. Of course, Nick King lining up there with Ricardo Bernal. Back here on the back straightaway. Now, they won't come all the way around. We'll just use the back straightaway portion into the NASCAR chicane at the end there to get these guys started. So, a little bit unique here that we don't go all the way around on our pace laps. Let's get ready to talk. And starting on pole. Well, maybe. Here's Ricardo out of Showtime Racing. Ricardo, Matt in the booth, you get a copy, buddy. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Let's see. Hey, Ricardo, Matt in the booth, you get a copy real quick, bud?
Howdy, bud.
Alrighty, I know you only got a half a lap here to go green. What's it going to take to go to victory lane here tonight?
Just surviving the first 4 turns, or really until you get to that long stretch in the infield care center after the start, so like right here and then the halfway stage break. Other than that, I think we should be good. I did expect to qualify about 2 seconds faster, but I think I figured out the problem, and I think we're going to have a good day today.
All right, man, best of luck. Coming to turn 3, good luck here tonight, man.
Thank you, man.
We're going to go at it here tonight, and this is the thing, a short pace lap here tonight to get these guys a green flag in round number 2. Something really different that we don't see a lot of. But here tonight, we're going racing on the road course. 3rd time this week for the channel to go road course racing. This time at Daytona. Ricardo Bernal on the front row alongside Nick King. They'll come through that unique chicane that NASCAR added in for these stock cars. Try to roll them down on the front straightaway. And now we'll bunch back up. Ricardo King on the front row. Coming to green. Green flag in the air. We're rolling at Daytona. 25 to go here tonight. Ricardo headed for turn 1. This is going to be the tricky portion. On the brakes. King going to try to take advantage. One car way wide. He's out in Never Never Land. That's going to be Nate Booker or Brooker there over in almost into the grass. Everybody's going to make it. No, we're not. We're not making it. The 20 machine out of shape here. He's going to lose a ton of spots as we head for the first hairpin corner here tonight. Into the International Horseshoe this time by. Here we go. King right there. Vinny all the way back pretty far into the International Horseshoe for the first time tonight. We got cars in the grass locking it down. That's going to be Chad, and just couldn't get it wound up. Justin Wilson follows, and it's a parking lot over here in the International Horseshoe. They'll get it straightened back out. We do have a stage break. Meanwhile, Ricardo trying to run away from Nick King. Problems all happening behind him now for the first time on the oval. Coming up through the gears. You got 5 gears to get to. There's the 17 camp, the 10. Right there with them as well. Cornell leads down into this back section. Great job. Ricardo through. King through. Hyatt through. There goes Uphold through. Deal through as well. There'll be single file back to turn Super Speedway. Turn 3 and 4. Now Ricardo Burnell will lead them into the final set of chicanes. Hard on the brakes. That Toyota Tundra locks the brakes. Or Toyota Camaro. Not Toyota Camaro, but that Toyota locks the brakes up. Couple of more contact, and around goes the 10. This big deal, Mr. Deal, they're going around, and he'll get it straightened back up. So the end of lap 1, and we have already got guys on pit road. Chaos happening. Hyatt the 3rd. Barnell leads by about 2 seconds. Ricardo going to gap the field here. And that's what I kind of expected here at the road course. Here's Uphold trying to work his way through. Back through the infield section here tonight with Nick King out there as well. Chasing down Ricardo at the moment. International Horseshoe. Uphold going to follow through. Great onboard shots here from the Daytona road course. But it's Ricardo Burnell out front, continuing to lead here tonight. Already seeing the action pick up early, hot and heavy here tonight with guys locking brakes up. Go. Go here tonight. Field continuing to single file out. Nick King right there. There's the 20 machine of Nate trying to hang tight. Here comes Deal after the time around. Justin Wilson there as well. Hyatt hanging tight. Nick King. Barnell right there also. Everybody hanging on. 23 on the board. Nick King right there with Hyatt there in the number 13 machine, locking the glow in the brakes there. He's just too good with Deal there as well after going around. He's trying to chase back down. Nate gonna drift off into the grass. A little bit of off-road action. He'll hang on. Deal will go to 5th. Slid off the racetrack just a tad bit. That's all it took. once you get off the grass like that, you have to really wheel that car. So kind of wheel it back straight. 23 on the board to go tonight. Continue to roll. One has been one heck of a race here. 23 to go. Here tonight. Just 2 laps in. That's not. All right, 23 to go. Bernal out front leading. Bernal doing a great job uphold there as well with Mike Mitchell Hyatt. And Deal there in the mix also. 21 laps to go. All right, they continue to run. 21 to go. Barnell out front. In there as well. 22 laps to go here. We will have a halfway break in this affair tonight as well. We will have a halfway break. Phoenix coming up in 1 week. October the 8th, the Phoenix Raceway. Then Auto Club as well. Again, that'll be Auto Club Speedway up on the 15th with Vegas and Kansas rounding out your month of October before we go into November with the All-Star race. There's Hyatt, there's Deal, there's Nate there as well. Great racing, 22 to go here tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see as this season drives on. We got the next road course we'll hit up is in December, on December the 10th with Watkins Glen Raceway. And I think the people that do well here tonight probably going to do well there as well. So you get an idea of what you're going to see out of these guys performance-wise at these road courses very early on in the year. And I think that's going to set a precedent on what we're going to see. We already see Bernal stretching this thing out up to 3.5 seconds now and continuing to do that. Bernal doing a wonderful, wonderful job pulling away right now. And oh man, 21 to go here tonight as they continue to rock and roll this evening. And 21 laps to go tonight as we're nose to tail. And again, you start looking ahead of time as we got Deal back here losing a spot to Nate. Nate back up to 5th inside the top 5 here. Great job by Nate back inside that top 5, at least good recovery. And again, we will have a stage halfway break here tonight, so you got to keep that in mind. Now with 20 laps to go here tonight, we continue to work our way through. Halfway should be around lap 12 here this evening. We'll be halfway through. We'll stack them back up and get ready to go. So again, 21 on the board. Left to go here tonight. Everybody knows the tail. Nate Deal right there behind him. Justin Wilson back a little bit further in that machine also. 20 to go tonight at Daytona. There's Chad, 1 lap down. Wilson trying to hang on just in front of Denny there as well. Still fighting through in 6th. As they continue to run. 20 to go tonight. We continue to rock and roll. There's Ken Deal with Nate right there behind. Nate putting pressure on Deal right now. Nose to tail. Great laps by both those guys. Nate gonna dive it in deep, hard on the brakes. Nice pass. Hard on the brakes, made it work, outbroke him. And actually, Deal gonna go wide there, so that's gonna open that gap up even further. Pass for position, gonna put Nate to 5th. The spot now as they continue to roll. Now, Nate, Hyatt, Uphold up in front of him to 3rd. King sitting behind Ricardo by 5 seconds. That gap stabled out right now about 5.2 is going to be the gap first to second. Back through the front stretch of King again. And then 19 complete. The 9 to go. 19 to go. King there as well. Fighting through. Again, 18 to go this time by. Ricardo. Darnell leads by 5.3 seconds here at Daytona. Gap continuing to be stable. King, Uphold, Hyatt back here. There's Nate. Look at the brake rotor temps on these cars. Unreal bigger brakes on these cars. Just how hot they're getting. Hard on the brakes trying to get these cars loaded up. There's Chad. There's Patrick O'Toole. Justin Wilson. Vinny going to make a move under Wilson here. That'll leave about a half a quarter of a car length. Vinny not able to take advantage just yet. Great move there. Those two battling with one another. Vinny keeping the pressure on Justin Wilson right now. Nose to tail through the infield portion of this racetrack tonight. Nothing changing out front. Gap still about the same. 6.7 seconds now. And continuing to grow. Ricardo clearly the quickest car on track right now. Doing what he must here. Burnell out front leader. Ricardo Burnell 6.2 over Uphold Darren and King. Ricardo just checking out on the field right now. Five there, 17 to go. On the strike. Through it best you can. Right now, it's 18 laps to go. As they go way through. Let's get 18. Go, Burnell, Nick, Uphold, Hyatt, Nate, Gill, Edwards back there as well, and that 69 machine's finally gotten around Wilson. That battle has subsided for the moment. Be through 18 laps to go. To go this time by. There is Chad. There is Deal. Nate, Mitchell, Uphold up there as well. That gap stays about the same. 17 laps to go. Again, 12 to go. We'll have a stage break. That will stack them all back up, and we'll go back at it here. 17 to go. Burnell out front, just on the rails, on cruise control here tonight at Daytona. To hang on and do what they can. 16 to go this time by. Nice job for Hyatt. They're working his way through. More working through here. King, Barnell there as well. They continue to go. 16 laps to go. As we work, 16 to go again. Now 12 to go. It'll be 12 to go when we get that stage break coming up. That will reset all these guys. Daytona road course tonight. Closing in on halfway, Nick King, nothing to do now. About 4 seconds. King has cut that gap a little bit at the moment, trying to close in to the back bumper of Barnell. That's a big gap to try to make up here tonight. Right there is Uphold, Hyatt, Nate, Deal. And you're going to have Chad 1 lap down, Benny Edwards. And then the rest of the field will come through, including Justin Wilson. There in that number 9 machine. At the moment, Ricardo out front leading. Ricardo continuing to dominate here tonight at the Daytona Road Course. 15 to go. Right here so far, with 15 laps to go. Oh no, Burnell! Burnell having a problem. What in the world? Ricardo Burnell is going to lose the race lead to Nick King. There's Justin Wilson. He got that. He clipped that curb, went off into the grass. Car comes around, and that will cost him the race lead. Move Nick King up to the race lead here tonight. Big move there. Now 15 to go. King, Burnell up there as well. Goes the tail. Job King out front. Over Burnell, uphold Hyatt. Nate right there sneaking through the back straightaway bus stop as well. 14 to go. This time by. It'll be 14 laps to go. Laps to go with Nick King out front leading. So Nick King continuing to lead at the moment. King over Burnell, you see Nate Hyatt right there, deal back to the back bumper, Nate once again. 14 laps to go. Here tonight. To go here. Right now, Nick King out front leading Ricardo Burnell there in a second. Burnell and stacking at the moment, the 54 can. Big 13 to go this time by, about a lap away from your halfway break. 1.2, 1.7 seconds between your race leaders here. There's Justin Wilson, 1 lap down as well. Hyatt to 4th, Dio to 5th. Coming to 13 to go this time by. 13 laps to go as they work their way through. Oh no, Deal having a problem as well. Out of the inner loop. Now he'll get turned around. And now Burnell leads and caution is out. Into lap 12, caution on the racetrack. And now we'll slow them down. Nick King will be your leader. And we'll get ready to stack them up for the restart here in a moment. We'll be right back here on Extreme Sim TV's coverage of the Stock Car Championship Series. All right, back here is a crazy first half of this race. Going to come to a close. Darnell will bring them back off and get ready to rock and roll once again. Again, 12 laps to go this time by. It'll be 11 laps to go. True. Trying to hang on. And 11 laps to go this time by. Deal Ricardo Bernal, Mitchell Hyatt right there as well. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here in just a moment. Gonna be Nick King out front, leading the way. All right, 11 to go. 11 laps to go here in this one for Nick King, Ricardo Bernal. Nate there behind him with Deal right there as well. That's the way we sit here as we get ready for yet another restart. Here tonight, Nick King out front. Again, Bernal had the lead, spun around, and that kind of led him to this second place spot right now. Able to get stacked up and ready to go. It should be about a 10 lap dash by the time we get ready to go. Hey, Nick King, Matt in the booth, you get a copy.
Yeah, I got you, man.
All right, man, you got the lead from Bernal when he made a boo-boo there. What's it going to take to keep him behind that number 3 machine?
I really don't know, man. He's so fast. I don't know if I'll be able to hold him off or not, but we'll give it a shot here and see what we got.
Well, you got to try, Rod. I mean, that's the only choice you got here.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why we come here, ain't it? To try to win. I'm going to do what I can to try to hold him off, but I don't know. He's pretty fast.
Hey, if my kitty cat can try to chase a deer that's 10 times bigger than her, you can try to hold off Ricardo.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll give it a shot. We'll see what we got here.
All right, get it done, buddy. Best of luck
All right.
to you.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
All right, Nick King, they're going to try to do what he can. Hold him at bay here. All right, we'll get them doubled up. We'll see if Nick King can hold off Ricardo Bernal for a final 11 laps here tonight. Here from Daytona. Again, 2-minute lap time, so about 20 minutes of racing left here. Trying on Extreme Sim TV. Well, hi there. You get ready to go to green. Hi there. Field ready to go green flag racing once again here in a moment. Field getting ready to go to green. It'll be 10 to go this time by. Bernal, King, your front two. Nick King. Hyatt. Vinny Edwards there as well. Great restart here in one moment. So we'll get ready to double up. one more time. Looking for green. Oh my. 2 by 2. Getting out. Coming to green. Great restart here. 10 laps to go this time by. Short coming. Right now, it'll be 10 laps to go at the stripe this time. Field will come out of turn number 4.
Hold the 1 to go, no go.
And they're going to hold the 1 to go, so we're going to have to go get another restart. It'll be 10 laps to go. Back up. Go for another restart. No, getting ready to go back race. In just a moment. In here in just a moment. Get ready to go. As we go, 10 laps. Once again here tonight. Get ready to go. 10 laps to go. Nick King out front, leading. 9 to go this time by. There'll be 9 laps to go. Coming to green. Here we go. King Burnell front row.
Green.
Uphold right there as well. Green flag. Good jump for Nick King. 9 laps to go at Daytona. 9 to go for Nick King. Good restart. He'll get down into turn 1. Here comes Uphold. He'll get by Burnell. Burnell going to get stuck up to the outside. The 20 going to get free underneath. Nate going to lose ground. The 13 Hyatt will sneak through that as well. Into the West Horseshoe. Here we go. Nick King, Uphold, Burnell, Nate, Hyatt right there as well. That mistake earlier on from the race leader at the time really set this in action when Burnell went around, kind of cost himself the lead. Now he's got about 8 laps to figure it out. Nick King out front. He'll bring them back to the Daytona 1 and 2 tri-oval portion of this racetrack. Those two going to get onto the blow pedal here, down the back straightaway. Going to be interesting to watch King pull away down the racetrack here. Eight to go. Out front, trying to hold them at bay. You see Uphold right there on the back bumper. Uphold doing what he can here. Great battle at the front of the field. Again, we're watching these two do battle. Right now, they're holding Burnell at bay quite easily. 0.4 of a second off the front, too. 3-car battle for the race lead. 1, 2, 3 across the stripe once again. Oh man, oh wow, this is gonna be... Coming in second in point here tonight. Who's the tail? As this field works their way through, and King trying to what an interesting turn of events here. King at Daytona last week got it done at the clash. Now leads the way here, 0.8 of a second here. Burnell back to second, Scotting around Nate there, trying to close in. We'll wiggle there out of that car on entry. That's the problem. You get in there hard on the brake, cause that car to wiggle. That's the balance of the race car a little too much. Makes it hard to really gain any time on anybody. Here comes Burnell. Good run. He's gonna move over. And Ricardo Burnell back to the race lead here tonight at the road course. Now with 7 laps to go, King gonna try to remount a challenge, but Burnell and that Toyota pulling away. Yes. They run 7 laps to go. You're trying to sneak their way through. Laps to go here tonight. It's racing. Drive here tonight. Football. 7 to go. King. King to second. Pretty standard run here tonight. They continue to rock and roll through. Again, great racing overall here for the second week in a row for the Stock Car Championship Series. Live here on Extreme SM TV. And 7 to go. Seven to go. King the second. In. With 6 to go with Nick King, Ricardo, Nate. Out there is not a braking zone, pal. Got in there a little hot. You get over there, there's no real grip over in that area. And now he's going to be right there. Nate trying to hang on. Right there, Nate going to slide back a spot. Drop a little bit. Run 6 to go this time by field goes ahead. 6 laps to go. Again, 5 to go with this right back next time by. Closing in on the end of this one. Like I said, this last year. What a great race it's been. 6 to go here with Cornell out front leading. But he can. It came about a 1.7 second gap between those two. Five to go at the strike. Cornell, King, top 2. Where to go? Cornell leading. There you go for Burnell. Coming to 4 with King in second. Here comes Nate. Here comes Uphold here as well. Goes to tail right now. Four to go. Ricardo Burnell continuing to pull away right now. Coming to 4 laps to go for Ricardo Burnell. Four to go. Ricardo through the bus stop once again. Ricardo Burnell leading at King second. It'll be 4 to go. Ricardo out front, continuing to lead. Four laps to go. Burnell over King. Gap right now 2.5. on the board. Four laps to go. Ricardo Burnell out front. Four to go. Burnell leads. Again, we said about the same here tonight. Ricardo Burnell continuing to lead here tonight. Nick King in second. What a run here tonight for everybody involved. Been one heck of a race so far, 4 to go. King, Nate there to third. Four to go. Nick King to second. Three laps to go this time by. Barnell out front. Three laps to go this time by. Barnell continuing to lead. 3 to go. There'll be 3 laps to go for Ricardo Burnell. Nick King there to second. There is Uphold. Nate to third in this one. There's Nate. Nice run for him. Up to P3 here. Again, great race so far tonight. Two to go this time by. Two laps to go. I don't hear it coming to 2 to go. Two laps to go. Ricardo Burnell up front leading. Again, Ricardo Burnell looking to go to victory lane here tonight. And what an absolute battle all evening long. Been a great race here tonight from the Daytona International Speedway. So again, Barnell, as long as he hits his marks here, should be in great shape. Uphold back here. There's Deal. Justin Wilson, Benny gonna lose a spot to Wilson here. Back to 8th, 9th, and more. They'll drop back. Well, again, this race continues. 2 laps to go. Here tonight, 2 away from the checkered flag here tonight. And oh man, 2 laps to go as the field works their way through. 2 laps to go. Up front, Barnell continuing to lead. See Barnell out front, just pulling away now. 1.5 the gap. And that's the way they run right now. 1.5 coming to the white flag. Coming to the white flag this time by. Field will hang on. That's the way they set, 2 laps to go. Two to go here tonight as we continue to work their way through. Here this evening, Ricardo Burnell, Nick King, white flag in the air this time. So 1 lap to go for Ricardo Burnell. Nick King to second, Nate to third. That's the way they set, 1 to go. The way they set, 1 lap to go. A little bit of battle here between these two. Right now, Burnell leads. Battle here on the last lap between Nate and this Mustang. That's the number 17 of Barrett. Uphold right there as well. Burnell out front. Ricardo Burnell about a half a lap away from victory lane here tonight. Great job for Ricardo. King is to work his way through the road course section. Ricardo Burnell, a little bit in the fence there, but not going to matter with a 3-second lead. Great run for Ricardo Burnell. Look at this man go. Great job overall, Ricardo Burnell. Looking for the checkered flag, and this time by. Wonderful race for him all night. Ricardo Burnell continuing to lead the way. Mobile 154 machine, 1 lap to go. Ricardo Burnell will look to go to victory lane here tonight. Racing here. Still works their way through. Ricardo Burnell, victory lane here at Daytona. Nick King to second. Checkered flag in the air. R was on rails all night. Nick King gonna come home second. Couple more gonna follow through. There is Uphold as well. Congratulations, Nick King. Along with Ricardo Burnell. Great racing. Those two put on a great show, but at the end of the day, it was Mr. Ricardo Burnell to go to victory lane and get it done here tonight. Now let's get ready to talk to Ricardo Burnell here. Hey Ricardo, Matt in the booth, you get a copy? All right, man, victory lane here tonight, my man. Dude, that car was on rails all night long, buddy.
And since we're doing open setups this weekend, or you can do open setups, we did have a setup ready, but we were looking at the times in practice and saw everybody wasn't running the times I was doing in testing earlier. So I just decided to play it safe and use the fixed setup with a few adjustments, and it was really good tonight. I had a few problems, 2 problems. One I don't think I'll talk about just yet, but the other one was that my brake was sticking, so when I'd let go, it wouldn't immediately go back to 0. So that was very damaging to my times in the bus stop right here. But it all worked out.
Well, man, I tell you what, you made one mistake there and went around, but other than that, clean, just a really smooth night.
Thank you. I'd like to appreciate my quote-unquote stepsisters, Sophia and Ursena, Jaden, my sponsors, Wordhouse in Canada and US, and Boodmat in Europe Roofing, Mobile One Advanced Sim Racing, Falcon Tires, Wise Fab, Airlift Performance, Arizona Beverages, and last but not least, or 2, Roddy Energy and Richard Smith, owner of Showtime Racing. He picked me up when I was struggling back when I first joined the league and taught me how to calm myself. Also probably the reason why I'm so fast in on road courses in general. He gave me a tip in my first road course race in this car, and I didn't use it tonight, and I struggled on the long run. So I guess we'll be using that again. I'm not sure when the next road course race is, but I'll be
I
using
believe it's
that.
Watkins Glen.
Yep, that's all right. So I'll be using it again at Watkins Glen. Like earlier today, the 2022 Drift Masters European Championship season ended in Poland, and my second favorite drifter, Peter Visick, won the championship. With the
Nice.
James Dean was also in that event, my favorite drifter. So it's quite nice to win on top of that. Most importantly, my father's birthday is around this time, so I didn't need to lose this week. I must thank my dad for everything, nothing specifically, just everything. So yeah, it was a pretty cool day.
Alrighty, man. Well, again, congratulations, dude. Victory lane for you, man.
Thank you, appreciate it, brother.
Alrighty, let's talk to Nick. Nick King, Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, man. Well, you tried to hold him at bay. It just didn't work out for you.
No, he was just too fast. He knew what he was doing. He was pretty consistent too. Other than that one mistake, he was hard to catch.
Yeah, man. Y'all, it was a crazy night overall, but great racing.
Oh yeah, I had a blast. I thought it was real fun. Had a couple of guys behind me there after that last restart. I thought they pressured me for a couple of laps, but I had to fight hard to keep them off. So I was just hoping Ricardo would make a mistake, but he didn't. He was just too consistent there. So he got me on that one. Good run for him.
We go. Well, again, congratulations and great
Hey,
job on P2 tonight.
hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Howdy, buddy. Well, again, looking forward to having you back next week, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. We'll see you then.
That win streak got broke, but hey, get back on the horse.
Hey, that's right. You just do what you can do every week. That's all you got.
Yes, sir. We'll see you 1 week from tonight.
I appreciate you, Matt.
Uphold here. But thank you guys. What a night it was. Great night of racing. And we'll see you guys next week here on Extreme Sim TV. Here at, I think we go to Phoenix in a week. Great run for Monell, Nick King.